Hello, everyone, and welcome to another FX Centrum daily market analysis. For today, I will go for our liquid asset classes and I will go and cover different markets. And today we have a pretty big volatility all around different markets, including like indices, currencies, and so metals, commodities. That will be very interesting to go and check what is happening. So let's start with the euro dollar. We had quite a big reversal in the daily time frame. It happened like last week, and we can see here that there is a relative strength on the euro dollar. If you check, for example, euro dollar is 0.5% in plus compared to the example Australian dollar, which is minus 0.6%. So we have a relative strength on the euro dollar, and seems like market is just trading around the upper Bollinger Band. On the daily time frame, RL is just rebreaking to the upside. So there is still chance for higher prices, and the next pivot level is, I will say, the next major pivot level is at 1.1133. On the Australian dollar, US dollar, we are potentially building this bigger pin bar, which might be the low for the day today, and might be the low also actually that can last for days. So it seems like there was like a climatic action that is happening this morning. We can see here that quite a big reaction of the low. So if market can keep that low for the day, then we might see also rotation back towards the previous swing high 0.6569 or 0.6600, which is the middle Bollinger Band. So USD Swiss franc, I'll not cover this one right now. So USD Japanese yen, we can see that still supply still present. And this is probably one of the biggest volatility that we saw on currencies in the last 2 weeks or so. And everything started once we had actually the exhaustion from the buyers and the uh, fail bull flag at this point, and then market broke to the downside and just bear flags right here, and all the way down. So the next key pivot level is, I will say, around 140.70 mark on the USDN, which is the low actually from December last year. They can see just the whole movement for this year. The market basically, the sellers deleted that whole upside movement in just basically 1 or 2 weeks. So it's very strong downside pressure on the US Japanese yen, far extended below the lower Bollinger Band, but with a strong selling pressure. And I don't see uh, any significant reversal pattern or anything at this point. Pound dollar is just building the consolidation at this point. There was a down break, but no follow through. So this is more like a consolidation. And support is at 1.2710, 1.2843. Now the USD CAD can be interesting. So let's go and take a look at the daily time frame. We have this tail and pin bar. We can also place, for example, we'll place together like Bollinger Bands here. You see the upper two standard deviations right there. And we can also place, for example, let's place like a stochastic oscillator. And we can see here that we had like a bear fresh cross. So this might be the high for the day. And if that's the case, then there is a chance for a downside rotation next period on the USD Canadian dollar. Short term, we might see the retest of let's say 1.3790, 1.3760 mark. We take a look at the hourly time frame, quite a big reversal. Need to see more like a downside pressure to take the previous lows and stuff, but this is a potential good beginning of this reversal and the fade. So buyers are pretty much extended at this point, last 2-3 weeks. So there is a chance for a downside rotation on the USD Canadian dollar, and this might be interesting. And if I see the opportunity today, I will post a separate video and trade idea on the USD Canadian dollar. Now we have a gold market, so I can see here that market is just around the middle Bollinger Band, so it's still in a consolidation. We have a support at 2,410, and then the next one will be 2,370 mark. Market, we had rejection last week with upper Bollinger Band, so still in a consolidation of the gold, but silver is definitely weaker compared to the gold. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Seems like a bear flag on the daily time frame. Just place the Bollinger Bands here. You can see here middle Bollinger Band, the previous swing lows that are acting now like resistance. And there seems like there is a chance for a further downside towards the 27, 29. On the hourly time frame, we have lower highs and lower lows, so there is a chance for a downside continuation on the silver. So that was a relative weakness compared to the gold market. And then on the US indices, we really have strong supply. It's happening at this point. So let's take a look at the daily time frame. As you can see, there was a strong sell-off, and it seems like this extended prolonged period on the generally on the US indices is basically over. So we had this major lower high, lower low, major bear. There was a bear flag on the daily time frame on US 500. And there was a strong selling, and it's still going on. We have this support around 5,190. Then the next one will be around 5,000 mark. It's very strong downside pressure. And I will not be surprised if the sellers will delete all of the upside of the rally for this year in the next period. So I don't see any sign for the reversal at this point. Just the bear flags. Look at the 30-minute time frame. Just bear flags, sell off, bear flag. So very consistent price action to the downside on both US 30 and US 500. US 30 is breaking to the downside, lower Bollinger Band. It's another indication of the weakness, and you can see no significant sign for the reversal. And we have a WTI. I spoke about this. It was a perfect bear flag. We spotted that, and I posted this idea on Friday, and you can see that we reached our downside objective. It still seems like a relative weakness on the energy sector. So gasoline, WTI, and the next pivot is really around I'll say 69 mark, 69 or 60 or 70 mark. Bitcoin, a big down move this today, 10% down basically today, and I spoke about it. So this is, if you follow our work and our updates, we're pretty much updated about potential drop on the Bitcoin. I learned about the free pushes higher on the daily time frame and the downside continuation move. And look at what happened. We also had a down objective around 53,000. Market is now trading around 52,300. It went all the way down, even below the 50,000 mark. It's really strong supply, and almost all liquid markets are pretty volatile. So this is a really great time to be, to be involved and watch opportunities all around. So you can see here on the hourly, just strong supply. Again, everything started from the free pushes higher, no buyers to react on this, and then supply just kept going. So remember, we alerted about the bear flag. I will just remind you, we alerted about the bear flag at this point, and this around the 66,000, and market is now around 52,000. So that was a remarkable move of that formation on the daily and hourly time frame. And we have a coffee market and cocoa market, but there's nothing spectacular going on there, just around the lower Bollinger Band, the coffee market and the cocoa market, trying to break this support trend line right here. So if we can break, then there is a chance for further downside movement. So all around, plenty of things, plenty of volatility. My primary focus from the fresh stuffs is like USD CAD. Depend of if we can see if the market can hold the downside, and depend if we can see the down break of this previous swing lows, and we might have the downside reversal that can last for some time. So this will be something to watch. Of course, if we see the regain and we see the strength, if market can regain the strength, then there will be a chance if we can retake the pin bar high, and so there will be a chance for upside continuation as well. But so far, it seems like reversal might be in the play, and the high for the day might be in the play. But that will be all for this FX Central Daily Market Analysis. Stay tuned for fresh new ideas on the market, and feel free to subscribe, of course, on our YouTube channel. That'll be all from our FX Central team. Have a good trading day, and speak to you soon.